Welcome back to Valley Spotlight. I'm Anderson Terry here with Dusan Radivojevic. Dusan, outstanding season this year.
Thank you. I mean, it was it's not a problem. It was the best season that Tech had so far in the history, and as a member of that team, I'm really proud to everyone who contributed for Tech to win what we win this year. And
so this was the first GSC championship in Tech history.
Since the Tech switched to the Division II basketball level, that was the first title we brought it. So
I see. So a little about you. This is your second season?
This is my first year.
Your first year?
Yep. I transferred from Bowling Green State University, where I spent 3 years playing Division I basketball. And after the coach who brought me here to the U.S., after he resigned, Coach Downey called me, and we had agreement basically after the first phone call. So I came here, practiced with the team for one semester because I was not eligible to play, and it was my time to step up this year, and we did it. So
outstanding job. What you say Coach Downey called you? What did you ever hear about Tech prior to that, or what interested you in Tech?
Coach Downey recruited me even when I was in Serbia. Before I came to the United States, I was supposed to go play for the University of New Orleans when Coach Downey was assistant, and for some reason I never ended up over there, but it turned out good after that. So
really good for us and for you too. Yes. You really each time you go to a different university, there are lots of things that are different about each program. There's different facilities and different team chemistry. What kind of things interested you when you made your first initial visit to Tech, and what really sparked the interest to Arkansas Tech basketball?
Definitely, the thing I thought the most about it was chemistry of the guy. Playing Division I basketball was really nice, but I was never surrounded by the group of guys who wanted to play more for each other and who wanted to win for each other. Matter of fact, we had our ups and downs this year, but we knew every day when we step on the practice floor or we go to play the games, we knew that we play for each other, and that's the reason why we succeed this year.
I see.
As we did so.
And you did very well. You said you played Division I basketball before you came to Division II in the Gulf South Conference. What kind of things are different? If you had to pick a few things to say it's a little different in Division II as far as how the games feel, the different teams you play, what kind of things stand out?
First of all, I want to address the GSC conference is one of the top D2 conferences in a country, and quite frankly, I think that a lot of teams from a GSC are going to beat tons of Division I teams, which mid-major teams or lower major teams, but it's pretty much intensity. Like Division I, we practice more. It's more about, if I can say, about winning the games,
right,
which is exactly the same at a Tech, but just the atmosphere right here is kind of different, and just because we had a good atmosphere and good chemistry in the team, we was able to do what we did this year, and I'm pretty much proud of every member of the basketball team, including the seniors and coaches. And
I see. Yeah, it's been a fascinating season and a really good year for you and for the entire basketball team. We're going to be going to a short break here, and we will come back here in just a few moments with Dusan. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Valley Spotlight. I'm Anderson Terry here again with Dusan. I tell you, I am really impressed looking at this trophy, and I'm sure you're very proud of it. It's the first GSC championship in the history of Arkansas Tech.
Definitely. Like I already said, like it is honor to do something for the really first time, which happened in this university. And to be honest, it was just not me or anyone else. Like I said before, it was entire group of guys, including the managers, coaches, everyone who contributed to this basketball team this year, and I'm really proud of every each of them to the success.
Mm-hmm. As you look back, you went 26-9. What as you look back at the different games, are there any games that really stick out to you? Well, let's set that down before I break it.
I would really like to point the game which we played against Valdosta State at the GSC conference final, because since we win the semifinal game, I knew, it's not that I only knew, every guy of this basketball team knew that we cannot lose the final game, and for me it was just about the time to pick the trophy up. And like I said, we had a lot of ups and downs during the season, but we stick together all the time, and matter of fact, we was more like a family over there, and on the end of the day is a collective success, and that's all what you have to say about that.
Very, very important. You think a lot of folks may be watching at home right now and thinking about basketball and maybe looking forward to next season. You know, a lot of students come out to the games. The student section was a big part of the game, big parts of especially the home games. It's
definitely. I mean, it's always a lot easier to play when there's a lot of people in the gym. Like, it gives you like a special strength and motivation to go harder and everything. But I think that with the success we had this year, I believe the students should come next year even more and support the basketball team, because we had the 3 seniors, Tiago Cordero, actually 4, I'm lying. Tiago Cordero, Troy Marcus, Chad Henderson, and John Clark, who will not be with us next year. But coaches always do outstanding job recruiting. I mean, Coach Mark Downey and Coach Kurt Young, they're doing fabulous job bringing another player. So I think we should just pick it up from the point we stopped this year, and next year should be just better than that.
Well, of course. You know, it's been a great season, and we're real excited about the program next year. And thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations on your season this year. Congratulations to the entire team. I'm Anderson Terry here with Dusan. Jay and I will be back here in just a moment to wrap up the show.